Well, hello. What's up, family? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing today? Mellowholics in the house. I see you. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another edition of DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, RawTruth Media. I'm still flying high, family. I just want y'all to know I'm still flying high on Melo's All Star berth. I watched the draft this morning with LeBron and KD, the little special they put on. So I really enjoyed that, especially seeing KD pick our boy. That was nice because KD did a little piece on Melo when he was in high school, actually, before he went to overseas, if I'm not mistaken, because Kevin. Watches the hoopers that are coming up. He's a hooper. Kevin's like Melo and Kevin and Kobe and them. These dudes are gym rats. These dudes want to be in the gym, and they feel comfortable in it. You know what I mean? Like I know for myself, it took me a long time to get used to being away from being in the gyms and missing the smell and the sounds. When it's been a part of your life, in that way for a while, it imprints you. So, hello, family. What is happening? We got another edition of us Mellowholics in the house. Get a chance to watch our boy get it done. Come off that 33 he had the other night, in a loss. Try to get back on the winning track. They at 500 right now. Let's get some shout outs. Sandra Lang, I see you. How you doing there, my sister? Lux says, Coach Joe reported from Chicago. What's up there, hometown? How you doing there? Good to see you, Lux. Good to see you in the house as always. How things over there in my side of the woods where I grew up? I grew up over there. I know you remember. So, how things back there? I haven't spoken to family in a little bit. I hope all is well where you are. Macrisha Daniels, how you doing over there, my sister on the other side of the world there in beautiful Trinidad and Tobago, man. Yes, indeed. That's the beautiful sister over there. She says, good night, DJ and Coach Joe, RawTruth Media and chat. Thank you so much, Macrisha. We so appreciate you every time we see you. Marco Nore says, RawTruth, hit the button. Tatro said, let's get it. Lux says, what's up? Tatro said, what's up, Coach Joe? Lux Harden got burned. Yeah, he did, didn't he? They played hard. I didn't. I'm gonna tell y'all, I laughed a little bit because I'm silly at times. I can be silly like anybody else has the ability to be silly, and I actually like that about myself. And I was being silly. I laughed at Kevin and LeBron and the other, Charles and the crew. But seriously. Wow, that thing turned the corner quick to we not trading him. Nash just said that like 2 days ago. I mean, like a day before the trade, we're not trading him. He's here. He wants to be here. And then next thing you know, he's gone. So wow, I mean, well, Kevin didn't even want him on his All-Star team. I mean, come on, family, really? It's like that. We got a new Hornet to talk about. Montrezl Harrell comes over from the Washington Bullets for Ish Smith. What? The Hornets let go of Ish Smith? What? The teacher's pet? What? You got to be kidding me. A rarely used Vernon Carey, our brother. My heart goes out to Ish, though, to be honest with y'all, family, because Ish was from Carolina. He just 12-year vet, and he just came back to Carolina, came back to home, and now he got to pack his bags and get back on the road. So I guess as a journeyman, that's just you. That's just your burden. That's just your lot. So shout out to those brothers, and hope they succeed. We got Montrezl Harrell. What do I think? Wow. Well, I had an opportunity to see Montrezl, family, when he played here for my Lakers a couple years ago. So I got a chance to watch Montrezl. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let me say this, family. I think there's this thing could go one or two ways because we got so many variables when we start talking about Coach JB. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a very very interesting proposition. Let's get to before we get into that. But I'm not sure yet. Now I'm gonna reserve my opinion on Montrez because I can see it going both ways. I'm just wishing him well. I'm wishing him happy feelings. Oh, I wish you happy feelings in the air. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, family. Let me see. I'm going tonight with 28, 12, and 13 for Melo tonight. That's what I'm going with tonight. What y'all going with? Hey, Melo Holic, stand up. Put your predictions in there. What you think? And because we just about to tip off. Absolutely. The Hornets need this win, boy. Woo, dude, they need a win. You know, the coach's prediction came true and all that kind of crazy nonsense. Didn't want it to come true, but it did. Because this Detroit team is not a pushover, family. You got to play. This Hornets team has to play. I wonder how Terry Rozier feels tonight playing and being back connected with his former college teammate, Montrezl Harrell. Both of them went to the University of Louisville. Absolutely. They did. Here's Melo off. Oh, Melo going around to the basket. I thought he was going to shoot that thing in there. Miles with the three. What they call? I don't know what they call. They put the camera on Terry, so they must have called something. Kenneth McKinney said triple dub. Super Thugalicious said 25, 8, and 12. Okay, we had 0, 0 in the first possession. I'm gonna do something and try to keep some numbers in my head here. Family, look at Melo tipping the ball away. Look at Melo tipping the ball away in the steal. Look at Melo. And instead of taking the ball himself, what did he do? Throw it over to Oubre to slam it, to throw it down. Throw it down, young fella. Throw it down. Melo is averaging 7.5 assists, by the way, which is 10th in the association. How about that? Oh, look at Sadiq Bey. Look at him just putting that work on Oubre. Oh, look at that rhyme, Coach Flowing. Sadiq Bey putting work on Oubre. Look at that. We doing it tonight. Let's see here. Miles with the ball at the top. Miles dribbling in. Miles kicking it to the fans. I think he was throwing it to the dude in the second row in the white hat. And if that was his target, I think he made it. If he was trying to hit Melo, I think he was quite a bit off. That thing looked like a toddler trying to throw the ball back to you when you're standing 2 feet away from him. Look at Ashley Stewart. Now, Ashley Stewart is the young man that got into it with LeBron. Well, LeBron accidentally gave him about many the elbow and cut his eye. And the kid was really mad and he went berserk. Melo with 3. Bang, bang! Melo with the 3, family. Melo with the 3, family. To extend the Hornets lead to 5-4. Cade Cunningham around the Sadiq Bey. This is Cade Cunningham's second game back. I think he was dealing with some kind of wrist kind of situation. Where was he throwing that ball? And how did the Hornets did Detroit make chicken salad out of that mess? Look at Miles trying to do the flipsy flips as he misses and Detroit goes the other way as Harvey Plumlee throw the ball to Melo. Plumlee. Oh my stars. Look at this kid. Look at this dude, man. Can we get Montrez waiter. Can we please. Can we get management? We like 24 out and Montrezl Harrell in. Yeah, the tragic Johnson fella. Yeah, the big stiff one. Thinking that he can dribble the ball down the court and be a playmaker. And I don't know what he thinks. See, family, let me just explain something to y'all. Okay, so everybody understands where the coach is coming from. I ain't hating on that boy, but let me tell you something. Every big in the league can do what he just did. Okay, but they don't because they're disciplined. They know it's not good for their team. This makes no doggone sense as the lead is cut to 6-6. So Oubre right now is being given the business a little bit by Sadiq Bey in his second year. He came out of Melo's class. And he has the ability to drop 30 on you. Drop it like woo! Look at Melo on Cade. Cade pushing Melo in the chest. Cade way more than Melo, ain't on it. I think we got to call her. I think something has to be called there because you cannot allow Ashley Stewart to do cross body blocks as Rozier comes down the middle and drops it in to extend the Hornets lead to 8-6 with 9:05 to go in the half. Sadiq Bey with the mid range. Sadiq Bey say, hey, tie the game at 8-8. Sadiq has got 3 of 4 and 6 right now. He is cooking Sir Oubre. Melo with the ball. Oh, look at Melo. He's at the top. Melo is at the top. I'm sorry, family. I didn't put my phone on side break, right break. Let me put that phone on vibrate so we can keep them callers out. There's Melo to the basket, just taking it up and in. There you go, young fella. There you go. Going to the basket to complete a 3-point play. Let me see. Is it flish? Oh, there we go. Melo splash, young fella. That's what I'm talking about, young G. Yes, that's our boy Melo-holic. Yes, indeedy. He looked like he ain't ready to play today. Look at him in the passing lane, knocking the ball out. Look at him. He is everywhere, showing Cade Cunningham. Listen, Cade. You ever heard of Melo ball? Melo drip? I got my own shoe. I do. I got my own shoe, man. I'll hook you up with them too if you want. You ain't got to wear somebody else's shoe or them generic Nikes you're wearing right now. You can wear mine, baby. But we'll see. Look at Plumsley. He don't even recognize the ball went in. He didn't even turn around to find his man. Ashley Stewart shot it right over his face. Look at Melo dancing with the three. And splashaholic. Bang, bang. Melo with the 3 to extend the lead to 14-10. Melo's got 9, 3 of 3, and Plumsley picks up a silly foul. Just a silly foul on Sadiq Bey. I mean, I imagine he probably was trying to go over to help Oubre a little bit because Oubre getting cooked. Oh, look at Melo. Oh, how did he keep his foot out of bounds? Family, Melo kept his heel up because that thing was out of bounds, it looked like to me, and still made it. Look at him. Ooh, trying to break through them. Oh, trying to break through them screens as Cade knocks the 3 back down and Melo. Say what you can do, I can do better. Cade had a hit pointer. Yeah, that's why it was out. Cade cuts the lead to 13 to 14. There's Miles throwing it into a cutting, a Miles receiving it from a cutting. Miles cutting as Terry passed it to him. Miles goes to the free throw line. They try to put in 2. I like this game right now. Got 2 young teams, kind of, right? They both seem like they've come out, ready to play. I like the energy of both teams. Oh, my stars. Miles ain't paying attention. Miles, see those turnovers right there that Melo get, those are turnovers when you play with people that don't know who you are and forget who you are. See? Because clearly Miles was open, but Miles didn't know he was open. Or didn't know Melo saw him was open and Melo was getting ready to give him the rock. See, because that's exactly what happened. Rap God Reloaded says, how you doing there, young G? Good to see you. Call Me For You says, you funny as hell, coach. I'm laughing at that. Hey, now that Melo's been given the keys, to me now he's been given the keys. I will say that I believe, based on where we are currently, Melo has been given the keys. See? And I even believe that the difference that I hear in JB as I listen to JB in the press conferences now talk about Melo, I hear a different JB, family. I got to tell you. Rap God Reloaded said, Coach, you watching the Super Bowl? Oh, yeah, I'm probably watching it, probably. And doing some other things, probably reading at the same time. Might be some people over. We'll see. Macretia Daniel said, Coach, Plumlee is an ape or what? I think he's doing the old monkey see, monkey do thing. You know what I mean, my sister? I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Jaylene McCurdy said, LaMelo has finally figured it out. He is going to play so well. A good coach is going to watch, let me slow down. LaMelo has finally figured it out, okay? He is going to play so well. A good coach is going to want to coach him. Okay, all right. I hear you. I had to make sure. I thought you were going somewhere else, and I was flying. And I had to stop, hit the brakes. Kanye says slow motion sometimes better than no motion. You feel me? So better than no motion. So I had to stop to make sure you wasn't saying what I thought my mind was telling me you were saying. But my mind is telling me no. Superior Trucking said, what's up, my player coach? Let's go, pimping. Yes, Superior Trucking. Good to see you, young G, all the time. Nick C said, what's up, family? Best Impact said, why this stupid timeout? Probably to pay some bills. Melo's in the house, and they're going to get all of the money they can get out of that. Melo, last year's Rookie of the Year, Cade, this year's number one player, going at each other. Oh, yeah. And, Melo was there in Detroit as well, ingratiating himself through JJ, his manager, former NBA player and former coach of Melo's at Spire High School. Melo spent quite a bit of time down in Detroit. I used to live in the Motor City, so I'm very familiar with the Motor City as well. I love Detroit. Yes, indeed. Learned a lot. Coached some good basketball, saw some good basketball. Ooh, look at Melo's swinging and Sadiq Bey for three. Oubre with the rebound. Oubre back the other way. Detroit is up. Oubre trying to slip it in, but he don't have just the finesse to throw a Plumlee open. Plumlee just steals the rebound from Melo. Look at him dribbling the ball back up the court between his legs. Where are you going? Wow, he actually thinks somebody think that's good. Look at Terry with the mid-range. Off, Terry. Terry, you playing with a lot of young dudes and journeymen today. You just got a 4-year, $95 million contract, homie. You feel me? You feel me? Young G just got that contract. You feel me? Let's start fulfilling it some, right? When you get these young dudes, man, and these teams that are not so good, you're supposed to be focused, brother. Focus means you come out in the little stuff, you make the little stuff. You dot your I's and cross your T's. See, all this letting them dudes off the hook, as Oubre misses the first free throw of two. Yeah, I got a new character that I'm gonna unveil to you guys tonight. Of what JB sounds like to me when he interacts with Melo. Now, Oubre makes one of two to bring the lead to 15-15 with 6:31 to go in the first quarter. Sadiq Bey Melo with another steal. Woo, Melo gonna finish this game probably ahead of the pack in steals. This boy, he had 4 the other night. He's got 2 already tonight with 6:13 to go to extend the Hornets lead to 17-15. Plumlee steals the ball and then dribbling it, fumbling it, bumbling it, stumbling it. I don't know what he's doing, looking like a train wreck. Ashley Stewart came back and beat his ball, beat his shot. See, this dude is doing way too much, man. Doing way too much. Wow, Sadiq Bey blocked Miles' shot. Miles is I think is coming home as well. I think, isn't he? Wow, this thing is just this ball flying all over the place. Looks like a Melo with another rebound. Melo pushing the ball up at 17 apiece with 5:24 to go in the first. Melo dribbling. Melo back up. Melo off to Miles as Miles throws that thing down. What a play by Melo. Wow. Woo, I can't wait to the All-Star game when he around some of them dudes, a lot of them dudes. See, when they will be finishing them plays and when he throw them phantasms Look at K trying to take Melo down. Look at K trying to take Melo down. You ain't taking Melo nowhere, K. Look at Plumsley trying to drill the ball between his legs and behind his back. Oh my stars, dude! I'm getting ready to have a connection as Miles knocks down a three. What are the Hornets doing, man? Terry picks up the foul. 4:33 to go in the first. Melo got fouled there. Ashley Stewart fouled him hard too when he was trying to put that putback back. Look, I said when he was trying to put that putback back. Yeah, I think it's I said Ashley. You know what? That's a Freudian slip, family. I think his name is Isaiah Stewart. I think that Ashley may have come from me saying certain things about his behavior that time because he was it was a different story, so we ain't gonna go into that. Look who's in the game. Montrezl is in the game, PJ's in the game, and Book Knight is in the game. Family, Book Knight is in the game. 22-17. PJ with the rebound. PJ dribbling it up over to Book Knight. Book Knight crossing the timeline. Book over to Bridges. Book over there faking it up. Oh, throws it into Montrez. Montrez gets his shot blocked. Gets his first shot blocked by Isaiah Stewart. That was a very unselfish play. A very good play by Book Knight last, because he could have took that little see, family, this play right here where Montrez gets the ball blocked. See, I saw a lot of that play when he was with the Lakers. Do you hear me? LeBron throwing him, breaking down, throwing it in. I saw a lot of that. Actually, I saw more of it than I liked. So I'm not going to say that it's the same thing just yet. But I will say that his first offering doesn't look that different so far. 22-19, Melo bringing the ball across the timeline, shoots another three. The ball is off. Stewart with the rebound, back over to is that Diablo? That is Diallo. Ashley Stewart just in there eating. Any big man just eats against the Hornets, it looks like. Here is Isaiah Stewart just eating. Just eating, boy. Boy, oh, boy. There we go. Book Knight puts it up on the glass, and that's what Montrez has always been, a great glass cleaner. And he cleans up that, gets that offensive rebounder and that putback dunk to extend the Hornets lead to 24-21 as Killian Hayes hits a three to cut the Hornets lead to 23-24. Melo out top dribbling with Montrez. Melo picks up a foul there on Killian Hayes. I think we're going to a timeout with 2:42 to go in the half at 24-23. Is where it leaves us. Let me look in the chat here. Let me see here. What we got. Melo on a roll. Now he needs to stop the flow. Peace. How you doing, Mac? Good to see you. You said peace and love the family. Best impact, says JB's out there. Melo passed the ball. Lux wins Montrez. Montrez in. Nazir King. How you doing, Nazir? Good to see you. Ain't seen you in a while, unless it's just my memory. He said Plumlee is the tallest trash dude I've ever seen. My God. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball up, he's going so slow, it almost looks like the Matrix. Like he's going slow motion, Eric Exo Gaming says Hornets gonna win. Macretia Daniel says JB needs to take Plumlee out. Max says Montrez on the block. Montrez with the athletic stop. Swab, what's up, your nephew? How you doing? Good to see you. He said, Uncle Coach Joe, did you see that smooth step back and shot from Melo? Oh, yeah, that thing was nice. Woo-wee. And you know what? What it was really interesting. He kept his left heel off the ground, because if he had touched it, he'd have been out of bounds. Marco Nurier says that's Melo's turnover to Miles is BS. Miles knows damn well Melo about to drop a dime. Man, hey, Marco, this is what we talking about, Marco. This is what we talking about, Marco and family. This is the very thing we talking about. You know, dudes not being able to process at the same speed which Melo processes. Suave, the Suave nephew say Miles Plumlee played clumsy like Uncle said. LOL. And Miles Bridges should have been in the dunk contest. Damn it, LOL. You right. Lux says Detroit dancers are A1. I was checking that out too, Nas. I mean, Lux. Nazir says, I wish Hornets got Gafford from the Wiz. That dude's a blocking demon. He is. A lot of effort, and he's bigger too. These small, see, I go into it at halftime about Montrez, my reservations. Melo's at the free throw line. I don't know why. Salute Smooth Shade for YT says, salute DJ and Coach Joe. Chat, I can't believe the lineup they have on the floor. JB trying to save face, putting book in the game. Yep. Suave the smooth goat. Melo must have made that free throw. He got 10 and 3 and 3. Yeah. Our boy is really has the look at that thing. Was so sweet, so buttery and sweet. Look at that net. It just touched the net, and the net just flow, just like draws in the summertime, in the spring, or in the summer, in the breeze. Why Kool and the Gang made that song? Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the. No, I won't get into it. Suave the smooth ghost said that dunk contest is going to be weak again, probably. Call Me Faye, you said they don't always roll hard doing the pick and rolls. I know. They so used to slip screening, and they ain't even a slip screen. They just kind of just stand for like 1,000, not even a full 1,000, and they gone. When they're supposed to stand and wait and all that, I guess they're going to see something. I don't know what they're going to see. Nephew say cookbook needs to make hell of a dinner tonight. Absolutely. What they call? Let me see here. I have no idea what they call, but if they're calling that contact right there, next time I see Leon Wood, number 40, the referee, I'm gonna let him know. Come on, man. That's not even cool, bro. Come on now. Come on, Leon. What'd he say? Olynyk will shoot the penalty. So in other words, that's Barbie. That's Ken from Barbie and Ken right there. That's Barbie Ken. He's the new thing. Marco Nuri says Cole Anthony in the dunk contest. Yeah, he is. So I guess they call that little same thing that happens on every pick, almost every pick. It's nothing new. You know, this Olynyk character here, I would never forget when LeBron and them were in Cleveland, when he purposely pulled Kevin Love's arm out of his socket during that playoff series. I will never forget that, because he did that. He did that on purpose. He ain't fooling me, and I know he didn't fool everybody. That he intentionally tried to hurt him, and he did. So he's Barbie to me to the rest of his career. Come on, Montrez. That's the Montrez that missed 3 baskets. That's three assists. Melo could have had more assists. He could have had that he didn't have because they can't finish. Come on, finish, Montrezl. There you go. There you go. Good job. There we go. I know he ain't used to playing with Melo, so I'm not going to give him a hard time. I know he's just getting, seeing Melo for the first time. And that's the Melo guard, Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey trying to body him out and turn around and knock that thing down to cut their Charlotte's lead to 27-30. Melo with the ball up top on the pick and roll with Montrezl. Over to Montrezl, and Montrezl gets fouled. So Melo's throwing it up to him just to let him know, Montrezl, I'm coming to you. This is what it's going to be like. You here in Charlotte now? Expect this, my brother. When we in the pick and roll together and I turn that corner, just know, set a good screen, make a good cut, and you will get the rock. Okay, you will get the rock. Montrezl at the free throw line as he misses the first. See, that's this missing this free throw right here, family. This also is something that I noticed that I didn't notice when he was with the Clippers winning the 6-man. See, when he came to the Lake Show and I got a chance to watch him play every day, every game, I got a chance to really see his game. So, I could evaluate him. So he missed the second. So he missed both free throws. So what I was asking for and DJ was asking for, we were asking for Melo to have some size. Okay. He needed some size at the center position. We didn't say nothing about no toughness. Say nothing about he need more toughness. Okay. More size. And they don't seem to know what that looks like. I guess when you bring Montrezl in for $9 million, it's a 1-year expiring contract. You're just renting him for a little while. But the point is, if you're only going to rent him for a little while and you're trying to move and get somebody else, why even make the overture? Why even do it? Doesn't make sense to me. As Diablo misses the second to cut the Hornets lead to 29-30 with 59 seconds to go. Melo's out of the game now. Terry is checked back in. Bouknight is still in the game. Bouknight dribbles, goes around Killian and Hayes like nothing, a cone in the middle of traffic, and lays that thing up. Good job, young fella. I'm so glad to see Bouknight in the game. I really am, to extend Charlotte's lead to 32-29. Oh, my stars, another turnover. Montrezl with another dunk, run-out dunk. Look at Montrezl. I know he didn't realize he was going to get this much work in. He said Montrezl got 6 points, 3 rebounds, family, 3 of 5 already. $18 seconds to go. Hornets with the ball. Terry bringing it across the timeline, 34-29. Terry with the ball, 10 seconds, under 10 seconds, 8. Calling for Bouknight for a slip screen. Terry's dancing. Oh, he loses that money. Gets that money taken and then fouls. Both teams are in the bonus, so that's free throws. Oh, my stars. What was that the case of, family? What did y'all think that was the case of? Did it look like to me like it looked like to you that move looks pretty old? Oh, they called a foul. Excusez-moi. Wow, they called a foul. Terry said, shut up, coach. All right. Terry going to the free throw line. Forgive me. I just have been used to seeing Terry turn that ball over as of late, as of this year, more than I've ever seen him before. And family, let me share something with y'all. I hold the belief, the idea, not the belief, the idea. I hold the idea that when Father Time says it's time, your time is up as a professional athlete, and we're talking about professional basketball players, as Terry knocks down the free throw to extend the Hornets lead to 36-29 to end the first. As we were saying, when Father Time steps in and says, hey, buddy, Hey, ma'am. Hey, sir. Guess what? Your time is up. It doesn't always, it's not always apparent. Okay. It's not always apparent through injury and whatnot. It's not always, or the player deciding on his own. Sometimes it just stops. You just hit a wall. You just can't do what you did before. You're just a step slow. See, I'm watching LeBron very closely for these things. I see these things with Terry. See, there are people on the floor who Melo plays with that cannot get their own shot, meaning a good shot, if Melo doesn't facilitate. They can't get their own. Oubre's one of those. If he has to get his own shot 10 times, 7 of those times he probably turned the ball over. Okay. That was his problem in Golden State. He was trying to do too much. If you've noticed since he's been here with Charlotte, he's either driving the ball straight line to the basket, laying it up, dunking it in, or shooting threes. Little bit of mid-range, not much. Okay, so when the Hornets went out and got Montrez, I wasn't overjoyed when I first saw it because again, they have a 6'7" big man who they play at the center, who is a big little man, and that's PJ and Miles. They play them at PJ plays them at that position. Okay, we already have that, so you bring in another one that's a little tougher. That can dunk. Can what? No, what we want is a rim runner. A rim runner. Bobama's a rim runner. Christian Wood's a rim runner. Jared Allen's a rim runner. Joel Embiid's a rim runner. JaVale McGee's a rim runner. Okay, rim runners. That's what we need. 7-foot ones. That's what Charlotte needs. 7-foot ones. Okay, not 6'7" ones that play like they 7 feet. Because when the playoff starts, the real big ones play with you. Then then you end up playing that your actual size, and they end up dominating your ass. Tatro says, "Now let PJ play his actual position and let Montrez, who we basically got for nothing." Well, PJ's natural position, I don't know what his natural position is. What is it? Is it 3 or is it a 4? I know it ain't no 5. See? Is it 3 or is it 4? Is Melo back in the game yet? He's not back in the game yet. And I'm not understanding why. 36-31. Book night out there. Woo! I like that book. There, you set your feet. Let that thing go, boy. Oubre with the 3. Terry, you know doggone well you're supposed to throw the ball off the defender's foot or his leg. Why would you throw it in his hands? Again, family, I'm telling you, when that athleticism leaves you and those gifts that you take for granted that you've always had, they don't give no announcement. They don't tell you no date and no time. They just stop. And I'm seeing some stuff as Detroit Sadiq Bey takes a 3 and knocks it down on PJ in the corner. 36-34. They're just playing the wheel right now. Look at Oubre going straight line to the basket and lay it up. Went straight line to the basket, just like we talked about, family. If you keep what's that old saying? Keep it simple, because I don't understand so well. Look at Barbie playing hurt again, laying on the floor like somebody knocked his big old self down. Ain't nobody knock you down. Get out of that nonsense. Get your butt up. Frank Jackson. I like Frank Jackson. He was down there with Lonzo in New Orleans. He's a journeyman trying to fight his way through. I'm for the guys that like to fight their way through. PJ with the ball the other way, Detroit ain't going to pick him up. So he going to dribble all the way down and dunk it. Why? Because Detroit got the youngest team in the league, or one of them, and they're young and they can't pay attention very long. When that rebound went off and Montrezl got it and they gave it to PJ, they didn't see Melo with the ball, so they didn't think PJ was going to dribble it all the way down there and dunk it. So they knew he was going to do that when shoot that three because, as he did, PJ, because that's what he wants to do. Good shot, PJ. Good shot. Look at Melo. Ooh, back up again. Back up again. I like it. I like it. I like it. Taking that leadership role, realizing that, look, man, you can't expect, he's going to click at some point. And I'm thinking it's been finally clicked. Family, I think it's been finally clicked. It's been clicked, family. And Melo. JB clearly has been talking different, and clearly Melo's minutes have been different as well, and when he's been in the game as well. And then the fact that the family they got rid of Ish, okay? They got rid of Ish. He was another one of the JB's crutches. People, young men that our boys that some of these folks will use, to keep our other family members down, to divide and conquer us. See, that's why I've never, you guys have never heard me spend any time talking about LaMelo and Anthony Edwards and that beef and all that old stuff. Man, please, I wish I would. I'm happy for both them young fellas. I love that Scotty Barnes is putting in work. And this Cade Cunningham is back. I want to see Boog Knight and the young boys, Thor, get out on the floor and do their thing. How down or how disappointing would it be to have your dream come true on draft night and you get picked in the top 15? Okay, and that's not just of the draft. That's of all of your class, all of the people eligible for you to play basketball. That are any good, and you don't get no burn. You don't get no burn. Okay, you just sitting over there on just garbage time and whatever time. Okay, and you can hoop. You can play, and everybody else know you can play. See Terry's lull to me in his the way his game looks, family. Not just, I'm not talking about how many points he scores or how many threes he makes or anything like that. I'm talking about the way his game looks on the floor and how it meshes with the team. Meaning, how many winning plays is he making? The majority winning plays for his side when he's out there. And when what I found is when you start feeling it, that difference is there is a difference, then you know that there's somehow been a drop off. 9:44 to go. Detroit with the ball. Hornets up 43-34. Sadiq Bey with the attempt. Marco Nori said, Coach, did he just hang with his dad? Maybe he told him some stuff to help his game. No, I think there's been a sea change. Because I think he's always in contact with his family. I think he's, that they're close. They always have been. I mean, they were raised to be that way. So I just think that there's been a change in the organization. This all-star thing did what I hoped it would do. And I'm very pleasantly surprised. Happy to see that it has done, which it has signaled to the organization that Melo is out of your hands. You are not the only one that gets to make decisions about him. He is a part of our plans. He's a part of our plans going forward. It's undeniable. His social media stamp, his stamp on our game, his jersey sales, his shoe sales, the league pass numbers. Just all of the metric, a lot of the metrics is that they use just point to just star, as Kendrick Perkins said, or superstar, as Kendrick Perkins said. Although I got to listen to Kendrick a little closer now that he didn't got that regular paycheck and ESPN and hired him. Now he's starting to say some, starting to sound that broken clock. So that's what happens to our family. You start getting on that liquid from them, and man, oh man, before you know it, you start saying stuff that you never would say. Start, your perspective starts. You start espousing things that that you never did. Foolishness. Okay. As Diallo goes to the basket and on Oubre, as he does the excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm in your way defense. So dude goes around him and just knocks it in. Tasilla, how you doing? He said, "What's good, coach? It's all good. Good to see you here, my brother. Good to see you, young G." King C says, "Salute, coach and DJ coach. How we doing? Are they treating my dog Melo tonight? Hey, tonight he's looking like the franchiser. You know what I'm saying? But he's just been out of the game a little too long right now for me. You know what I mean? I like to see him back in the game a lot longer than now. We played most of the first quarter. And he was, and with that time, he's very productive. And then look at what Diallo just did. Know that Plumsley has the nonsense of picking the ball up and trying to go with it. He just took it from him because he can't dribble. And this ain't no big man remedial league. Just took it from him. You waste a useless turnover. Good way to go, Diallo. Appreciate you. That's exposing JB's nonsense. Timeout with 48-38, and that's probably why Melo ain't back in the game, because JB is always, his inclination is to forget about Melo for a while, to get him out of his head, for a while, when he's on the bench, as much as he can, because Melo gets on his nerves. He said it. Didn't he say it to his family? He told us that, didn't he, family? He said Melo gets on his nerves. Trent said, "I wish Terry would not get as many minutes, although I understand he's being paid hella money and the Hornets got to get their money's worth." Facts. Rocky T say, "Hello, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing there, Rocky? What's going on there, man? Good to see you there, young G." Call Me Fayu says, "Why is Mason doing extra? He is playing in his last team and must be some blood there." Nah, he doing what he look. Players do what they can, especially him, like journeyman and veterans. They do what the coach let them do, and the coach is letting him do that. When he always talking about turnovers. King C said, "All right." Q Smith said, "Coach, is Montrezl getting any minutes?" Yes, he is. Montrezl was, he looked good for just coming in. I think he was 3 for 3 at one point. I think he had about 6 points and 3 rebounds. Yeah, look active. Already has 10. Luck says, okay, yeah, he's doing his thing. Morris, Morris says, "Why is Clumsy allowed to dribble the ball up court?" Because the coach lets him. Suave says, nephew said, "I want Book to start and sit trash ass, clumsy ass down." Yeah, they won't do that. Where's Nick Richards? He's on the bench, Nick. How you doing, Nick? Rocky T says, "I'm good, dude. I'm French guy. The match is not available in France, so I'm here. Sorry for the English." No problem, my brother. No problem. Probably how do we say au revoir? No problem. Au revoir. We'll do the best we can here, my brother, to translate it for you. QJ Smith says, "Thanks, coach. No problem." Luck says, "Sorry, 8." Yeah, I thought he had 6, but I didn't think he had 10. But yeah, Montrezl is going to be a mixed bag in I think in a lot of ways until he gets his feet in, until he gets his feet set. But what he brings to them, I think, because PJ has been so uneven. I think he was necessary. Melo up to Miles. Miles didn't dunk it in. I guess Miles ain't dunking. I guess he might be boycotting because he didn't make the boycotting Airbnb. Miles extends the lead to 50-38 with 7:48 to go. And another steal. Look at Plumsy. He won't throw the ball to Melo. Did you see that? He wouldn't throw the ball to Melo. He gonna take it. Oh, you selfish. Woo wee. Clumsily with the dunk. 52-38. Yeah, but then on your end, you're supposed to be guarding the basket. You're too busy trying to have illusions of grandeur. You can't do your job. Miles with the three. Detroit back the other way at 52-40 with 7:03 to go in third. Cade Cunningham with the three. Bang, bang. Cut the Hornets lead to 9 with 6:52 to go in the game. Melo for three. Bang, bang! Young fella. That's right. Knock him down, Melo. Knock him down. Back. He said to Cade Cunningham, anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do too. Oh, Melo with the rebound. No, PJ with the rebound. Miles bringing the ball across the timeline at 55-43. Back over to Melo. Melo looked like he was back over to Plumsley. Plumsley back around to Terry. Terry with the short corner three, and he knocks it down to extend the Hornets lead to 58-43. Yeah, this certainly looks like a team that needs a win. Certainly looks like a team. The Hornets have made 6 of 14 from the three-point line. I think Melo has 3 of those 6. I think he does. Diallo with the mid-range knocks down to cut the lead to 48-58. 45-58. Terry up and in. There you go, Terry. That's one way to do it. Run up their back. They don't want to turn around. They don't want to get back. You run up their back, so then they're not in a position to block your shot. See, look at K. Look at them all coming over, swinging all late. See, that's how you mitigate losing a step or moving a little slower. Hornets shooting the ball well. They ain't shot the ball as a team well in a number of games. So this is probably great news to them, or great news to any team. 60-45 with 5:44 to go in the second quarter. Terry knocks down the free throw to extend the Hornets lead to 61. Melo forces another turnover over to Terry. Terry back over to Miles. Miles gets nothing. I think Melo's going to be somewhere. Oh, Melo is over there. There's Melo coming in. Oh, throws it over to Miles. Miles doesn't want it. Back out to Melo. Melo back in, going to shoot a mid-range. No, he's back over to Terry. Terry, a short corner three, up and in. Whole lot of ball movement. Whole lot of moving and shaking going on around here. 64-45 with 5:06 to go. In the second, the Hornets extend their lead to 19. Yeah, this is found money tonight, baby. Detroit is that elixir you need when you soar. Yeah, the Hornets was licking their chops. Licking their wounds there with that 4-game home stamping or stomping, whatever you want to call it, when them boys came in there. It is all good. All good. What's up, Von T? Says Melo good for the triple dub, Coach Joe. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Kumbaya. Yes, indeedy. Von T. Mac Stanton says good energy with the Hornets tonight. Absolutely. And I would say Melo came out with a lot of energy early. Wouldn't you? Would anybody else will say that too? He came out really with a lot of energy early. Ha 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 ha. When you sick, call the Pistons. Right. Yeah, when you need a little TLC, huh? Marco Nori said Melo might smash the numbers I predicted. 28, 7, and 8. Call Me Faye, you said this has been an entertaining game so far. Yes, it has. Rocky T, are you a Detroit fan, Raw? No, we're Meloholics. Melo's got 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Terry's got 15 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Melo's 3 for 4. Terry's 2 for 4. So that backcourt tonight is, is doing their thing tonight over there for the Hornets. Getting some production out of the senior brother, the senior citizen there. Sadiq Bey for 3. PJ with the rebound. Melo bringing the ball across the timeline, dribbling it. Sadiq, Isaiah. Is that Isaiah on him? Looks like Isaiah on him. Terry playing catch. Oh, Terry in a groove. Shaking that groove thing. Boy, I see you, Terry. He said, Coach, I ain't done yet. Terry for 2 to extend the lead to 66-45. 21-point lead. Hornets on a 14-2 run. Look at Terry out there playing. And one dribbling the backwards dribble. I love it. Look at Terry out there playing with the ball. Yeah, Detroit is a Mr. Feel Good. He is Mr. Feel Good. Terry coming out of the game at 4:20, and Book Night back in the game. Melo with the rebound. Melo bringing the ball across the timeline and threw it a little bit too long. PJ's not used to running the floor that hard. So Melo threw it a little bit too hard, too long for him. Melo, that's your turnover, brother. Melo Garden Cave drops him off to Miles. Miles gets the rebound. Miles dribbling it back up the court. It's 4 minutes to go in the third. Melo around the PJ. PJ for 3. Bang, bang. PJ knocks down another 3. Look at him smiling to extend the Hornets lead to 69-45. The Hornets are 13 for 19 from the 3-point. From the field goal this quarter, family. They are on fire. Cade Cunningham makes his next basket. PJ with the heat check. He shoots an air ball, so that should have told him that heat is off. What they call? What the heck kind of call is that? The ball bounced out long. What could Miles have done? Max said PJ was jogging. He was. And that's part of my issue with this team is that they got a dude who can get him the ball and get him easy ones, but they don't want to run because JB wants to do half court. Can you show everybody how smart he is? Hey, look how smart I am. I'm so smart that I know my numbers. Look at Cade Cunningham down there bullying Montrezl. Rocky T says, do you think Chicago will win tonight? I don't know. Montrezl with the and one. The Hornets have scored 71 points so far, family. 71 points. And that's Melo dishing it off to Montrezl. See, you come to the Hornets, you're going to eat. You're going to eat here, family. Ain't nobody going to keep your food away from you here. You gonna eat here. Melo Ball gonna feed everybody. Von T say Meloholics in the house. Rocky T say Melo is amazing. He is amazing, Rocky T. That's why we Meloholics, my brother. That's what we call ourselves over here. We Meloholics. Luck says, what a coincidence when Martin and Hayward are not in. Well, I mean, they haven't played well without them either. So, we got to be a little fair on that one, Luxor. King C says, Detroit play, so any lobs in for Melo? Oh, yeah. Right now he's at the free throw line. High pick and roll. Yes, indeedy. 2:48 to play, 71-49. The Hornets out here having a practice game. They deserved it because that whooping they took at home on that 4-game road trip, the homestand they just had, that you need this basketball, guys. They needed this. So hopefully they won't throw this away and come out in the third quarter and not play in the second half the way they're playing in this half. Would be sad. Melo with the ball out top at 71-51. Hornets up 20. Melo over to Book Knight. Book Knight for three. Bang, bang. Book Knight for three. Way to go, Book Knight. Extend that lead to 74-51. The Hornets is pulling out a can of whoop ass. They 9 for 18, shooting 50% as a team from the three-point line. Family, that's what they're doing tonight. And you should be doing that against the JV. This is the JV. This is the JV. Logan Massell says Pistons need to win another championship, but it won't happen for a while. Yeah, well, they got some young dudes, man. And when Bagley gets here, he's going to improve them a lot. He's a nice big, really nice big. Lux says Montrezl in a groove already. Yep, Melo got him in a groove, kept feeding him. You're going to get in the groove when you play with Melo. Morris says, Coach, everyone going to eat. That's right, Morris. Morris said they should throw Gordon Hayward also in the trade. Ain't nobody taking that money. That's food money. That ain't good money. Fixlet said, hit the like button, family. Thank y'all, family. Hit the like button and hit the Cash App if you're so inclined, family. You want to donate to Coach Joe? We appreciate it over here. Lux says, Coach, I meant for slowing down the pace on my last comment. Oh, facts. I appreciate that. Trent said Melo got 7 assists already in the first half. Logan Massell said, I like the Pistons' old logo with the animal on it, with the Mustang on it, huh? With that Mustang on it. Von T says 10 assists before half for the Golden Child. I hope so. Melo 8 assists and counting. Coach, you think we getting Bagley? Did I miss something? No, Detroit's getting Bagley. They traded for Bagley. So he's going to improve their team. I was speaking to Mizell. He was talking about his Pistons. Marco Nori says, Coach Book getting his time. That's cool. Absolutely. Hello, Louise. Good to see you. That looked like JJ and Book Night talking too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nephew, would you say, oh, Richard Holmes would be nice? Yeah, Richard Holmes didn't go nowhere. Richard Holmes staying put. I wanted Richard Holmes, nephew. Lucretia says, like things changed the camp and the Hornets. Aquarius 20, Law 21, Coach Joe, I want to eat. Absolutely. Melo is serving up just that beautiful dishes. Beautiful dishes he's serving up. You know, it's just how you like it, how you want me, how you like it. Family, there's something at halftime coming up here I'm going to talk about. And it's very sensitive to me. So it's very sensitive to our people. It's a story that's been going on a long time. The narrative is carried through slavery, Jim and Jane Crow. Slavery, Reconstruction, Jim and Jane Crow, a redlining, convict leasing, all of the programs, all of the stuff that this system is, put in the way for everyone to live the American dream. And we talked here about Brian Flores, and the Hornets the Miami Dolphins have hired a new coach. And I'm going to talk about this new coach at halftime. And I got some very, very interesting things to say about this. I hope you guys find. But to me, it's a paramount important conversation for us to have. Book Night with the ball over to Melo. Melo got the ball. He's dribbling around Sadiq Bey. Look at, Sadiq Bey pushing it in there, trying to get something out of there. What you reaching there? You reaching that cookie jar. What you get, Sadiq? When you reached in there, did you get some cookies, honey? What you get? Nothing, huh? Oh, you got sent to your room. God dog. And Melo got sent to the free throw line where he can knock down threes. Did Melo hit that free throw?
Yeah.
Okay. And Melo's career games, 100 games, he has 650 rebounds, 679 assists, and 218 made threes. Second player in NBA history since 79. He missed that free throw. Since 79 to do this. Luka was the other one. See this boy doing amazing stuff when he plays, and he's out there just being free. Luis said, I can't with this coach. 36 seconds to go. Joseph with the corner three. Melo, Miles off Miles's hand out to Harvey Grant. Harvey's, the Grant kid. He's had a hard game time this game so far. Miles with the three. He misses it. Book Knight recognizes what is happening, gets the rebound, and puts the ball back in to extend the Hornets' lead. The Hornets have scored almost 79 points at halftime, family. 79-55 at half. What is going on here? Wow. Playing Detroit, boy, is like a Christmas. It's like, whoa, it's like Christmas and Halloween and Christmas and birthday and everything. Oh, wow.
One of those 70-point blowouts.
Wow. Holy cow. Yes. Yes. Might be one of them. Let me look in the chat. See, we got some stuff here. We have renewed energy, better chemistry. Maurice Lewis says. Nick N says, we all on a roll with less of Plumlee. Marco Nure, 21, hope you 21, hope you are doing well. OG. I am doing really well, Marco. Thank you. Appreciate it. Usmelo Hollis, man. We in heaven right now. I'm in heaven. Our boy is playing like himself. He's looking like himself out there. That Melo I saw in the first half looked like Spire Melo to me a little bit. Reminded me of Spire Melo. Looked like Australian Melo to me. You know, I'm starting to see Melo. Luis said, I can't with this coach. Aquarius Law 21 said, we love you, Coach Joe. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Love you too, my brother. You know that, my brother. You are always near. You are near and dear, my brother. Luis says, imitation of life in 2022 in Miami with Miami coach. Okay. Max Stanton says, Melo triple dub. Watch 15, 4, and 8, and 8 assists. Absolutely, he is. Nick N says leadership. Max says 79 points in the first half is a franchise record. Facts. Melo got 17. No, Luck said. I'm not sure. Family, let me bring something to y'all. I want to bring something to your attention, family. That was brought to my attention. The Most High brought it to my attention because I wasn't looking for it. I saw it on the feed. And it's a story about the new coach over at the Miami Dolphins. Now, the last time we spoke about the Dolphins family is not because we are Dolphin fans. We talked about the Dolphins because of what happened and what transpired after they fired their coach, who had a winning record as a coach for the 2 years that he was coaching, and fired him. And the NFL turned into a firestorm. Brian Flores was his name. First generation immigrant, according to what he said. I think his family from Dominican. Clearly knows how to coach football. Wins don't come easy. When you take a job and your first 2 years in a job, when you've had the turmoil and all of the injuries and all of the stuff that all of the coaches have had to deal with, and you end up with a above 500 record, that is freaking amazing. So Brian Flores came out and said a lot of things. A lot of things happened that he didn't like, that he didn't appreciate about his tenure at Miami. And one of them, he said, was that the owner, Stephen Ross. He said paid him $100,000 to throw games. To throw games, family. Every loss, he would get $100,000. So amongst charges that the Rooney Rule, which is the rule that was set by one of the owners of the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Rooney family, that NFL owners had to have diverse hiring practices, meaning hiring and interviewing all kinds of candidates. See, so he said that, wait a minute, this is not happening. This isn't happening. This is not, they're not doing this. This is not fair at all. So the Miami Dolphins just hired a new coach. I must, for full disclosure, say that at first the NFL said that the lawsuit that Brian Flores, the class action lawsuit that he's bringing and other coaches are bringing to the court about the NFL and their practices, they said that it was without merit. The commissioner has come out and said that he has fell short in the hiring and hiring black coaches. They have not done a good job. So this lawsuit, in many ways, has not been without merit. See. At all, it hasn't been that way. So clearly, many are watching this, including myself, because it means a lot about our culture, not just about those who love football. It's about our culture as well. And so when I saw this hiring, I was intrigued, and I listened to what the guy said about where he came from, the Niners offensive coordinator, been in the NFL, was a part of the program that the NFL instituted to bring in more black head coaches. So, I was very happy to see that they were doing that. That he's a product of that. Okay. So when I saw this article when I saw this article on ESPN written by Marcel Luis Jaquez, titled "New Miami Coach Mike McDaniel Extremely Proud to Be Biracial." Now, I wish DJ was here so we could play the interview. It's about a minute long. Excerpts of the interview where he is talking about there were no red flags. He said that he talked about Stephen Ross and Miami culture and how they are for winning and Stephen Ross such a great head coach. Now he's a new hire. How does he know what his working relationship is going to be like as the head coach of the Miami Dolphin football team? How would he know that? He's just hired the other day. How would he know what kind of man Stephen Ross is? But when you listen to the interview, family, he sounds like he's in a hostage video. Okay? His voice is quivering. Okay, as he's talking. He sounds like he's about to cry. See, and this story that he told and this article that he wrote and the quotes came out of it was so confusing and ridiculous. And I'm telling you this, family, as a person who is like this brother. Okay? Person who is like this brother. Okay? Family, no cap. Y'all looking at me right now. Everybody in the chat, look in the box. You can see Coach Joe. Okay. If you look at Mike McDaniels, you can say that we might be family on some level or something. I don't know, right? Similar, right? Okay, so I understand what a brother's coming from on a lot of levels. But what the NFL did and what this culture does as they continue to run down and marginalize dark-skinned black men in this culture, and they will use anybody to do it, and they use this brother to do it. As he sat there vouching for somebody who hired him and speaking on something that he knows nothing about. He was in San Francisco. He knows nothing about what went on with Brian Flores and Stephen Ross's relationship. He knows nothing about it other than what was reported. And in this article, he basically says he doesn't really know who he is. He's a human being. It starts out by saying, he clarifies it, saying he identifies as a human being. Affirmed that his racial background is not something he simply identifies as. It is what he is. But when you read the article, it don't say that's what he is. What it says what he is he don't know who he is. He's a human being. Well, who's not a human being? Who's not a human being? And TB, I'm one of those, like Melo and him and Lonzo Nim. So I'm telling you, I know what this is. I've lived with watching this society and this culture divide me from my family. See? So I'm telling you what they did. This is despicable. And please go to ESPN and read this article and listen to the video and listen to this brother's voice as you hear him saying this stuff and vouching for this owner, this supremacist, as he's vouching for him. Go listen. Sound like any hostage video. See? He says he's never experienced racism in his life, just bigotry. But then he goes on to tell a story about when he was growing up as a kid. The white kids, a family in his neighborhood, wouldn't allow their kids to have sleepovers at his house. And then after throwing temper tantrums, he says his mother finally explained to him the reason why. But that's not racism. That's bigotry. You understand, family? Look at what they do. This is what this society does. Whenever we make a claim about what's really going on here, they use their minions and they use their system to extract the characters that come out of the woodworks, whoever they are, to speak on behalf of the vanity and the beauty and the authenticity and the honesty of these organizations. All I see is the evil of them. And how they will use anybody to tell their narratives. They don't care who they have to destroy, what family they have to turn upside down. They will do it. And I feel compassion for this dude, this brother McDaniels, because he don't realize when they fire him at some point, when they fire him, because they will when they finish using him, when they go back on that article that he wrote, that he quoted and all that stuff that he said, he gonna feel horrible on the inside. And I hope that's what I hope then we will do what we always do as a people. We, at the end of the day, we might get on your case when you go out of pocket, when you do stuff you shouldn't do, but we will quite often show you love and bring you back into the family when we know you have strayed. We know that you have went out on a limb thinking that something was out there that was shiny and just for you, and you went for it, and then it turned into dust. And now you back where you started with us, with your family. Well, we ain't gonna throw you away. We ain't gonna throw you away. We gonna keep you around as well. We gonna embrace you back in, Stacey Dash. See, he's troubled, King C. He's a troubled man, King C. See, he's a troubled man. See, see what it's showing, family, is the level at which we have to travel. These are the things that they ask us to do. gun us down in church, we have to say we pray for you. Pretend to be a churchgoer and bring a pistol into a church meeting, into a Bible study, only to just take people's lives. Whose lives? Our family's lives, our relatives' lives. And then if we don't hurry up and say, we pray for you. We pray that you find peace. We don't have no hatred in our heart for you. No, that's not true. We would not be human beings if that was true. That's a lie. That's a lie. When people take your loved ones from you through violence, it's traumatic, family. It's traumatic, family. And trauma has to be dealt with, not swept under the carpet. See, so we're gonna keep an eye on that, and we're gonna always call it the truth what the truth is, and we're never gonna go for any anti-black hatred on this channel. No matter who it shows up, what face shows up saying it, it ain't we ain't gonna let it stand. I don't blame McDaniel. I don't blame him for this mess. This is the mess that this country puts us in, the position that it puts us in to succeed. You have to do these types of things. Sell your soul to get in. See, he had to, they made sure before he came in the door that he had sold his soul, that he put his soul right there on the thing there, but however much you weighed. So that when he come back later on, when they did him dirty and getting ready to kick him out the door, he can't come back and say that he didn't know. Because he vouched for him in the very beginning. They'll bring his own words against him and use his own words against him. Okay, we back with the Hornets at 79-55 in a royal, smackdown, as they say. The Detroit with the air ball. Terry back across the timeline. Terry with the little floater. Nice basket, Terry. Oh, Terry over to Melo. Melo over to Oubre. I guess they got a steal. I looked down for a second, and man, they got a steal. Okay, Terry out there dribbling, dancing. Didn't get nothing on. Didn't get anybody to cash that dance card in. Iron unkind. See, this is my problem right here, family. This play right here with Plumlee. See, why you so worried about dribbling the ball up, being Tragic Johnson, you can't keep your man from offensive rebounding against you and putting the ball back in the basket. See, your priorities are all screwed up, buddy. Priorities are all screwed up. Your job is to keep Isaiah Stewart off the backboards, buddy. That's your job. Rebounding. Not giving up them, allowing them to get offensive rebounds and putbacks. I don't care that it's Detroit. Because you do that with any other team too. Because you seem to have some idea about your role on this team. Melo don't even want to go into a pick and roll with him. Right there, Melo, Plumlee was setting a high pick and roll. Melo loves high pick and roll. He turned it down and threw it to Terry. I'm not even going into a high pick and roll with you. Not even doing it. Cade Cunningham with the two. Melo back across the timeline. Melo over to Clumsley. And what did he do? Get the ball stolen. Oh, Leon bailed him out and called a foul on Cade Cunningham. See, Melo going. See, somebody. I think it was. I can't remember who it was that said this about Melo. I thought this was a great analogy of who Melo is. I thought this was a great analogy. They said to them, Melo is a scorer who will make the right play. Okay, again, a scorer who will make the right play, as he just made the right play right there to Clumsley. He could have shot the ball up and forced it. But he drew the defenders. Clumsley was open. He threw it to him and give him an opportunity to finish. And he did. See, that's Melo. But he's a scorer. Ain't no doubt about that. No doubt about that. If Sadiq Bey knocks down a three, I knew when he shot that, he was going to knock that thing down. Look at my Miles throwing the ball over to Terry. Why are you advancing the ball over to Terry and Melo standing right next to you, Terry? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Miles? I guess Melo played too well the first half, huh? You got to make sure that you make sure you slow him down, huh? At 88-62, Cade Cunningham with a three. Ball is off. Clumsily this time gave the ball to Melo. How about that? Melo gave it to Miles. Miles dribbled it down and laid it up, Ole style. Because Detroit doesn't play very much defense, as we see. 90-62. 8:58 to go. You know, on that last play there, you know, the rotation for the Hornets, I was just looking at it. It was so piss poor. But you know, I've come to get used to it, to these dudes, you know, doing poor stuff, not just bad stuff, but poor stuff for an NBA player, just poor. Like now, they standing around Miles Plumsley. This is where if I'm the coach, I see that it's difficult for my team to keep focused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some people out and get some younger bodies in there so that I can keep the energy up. I'm not going to ride it until it gets on fumes. But that's what JB does. He rides the players, whoever's hot, till they get on fumes, and then decides to take them out of the game. And conversely, when they come back in, they've been sitting so long, they got to try to get back into a flow. 62. They're just doing that little wheel there. 8 seconds on the clock. Oubre with the step back. Oubre with the jumper. Oubre. Detroit back the other way. 90-62 with 8:10 to go in the quarter. Oh, he traveled. Yeah, he traveled. That was a great call. He traveled. That possession right there, family, was the best team defense that I've seen in a while from this team. That last possession right there. Everybody who was supposed to be in help position were in help position. So when your help was needed, you were there and you could respond. Then you could get back to where you needed to get back to if you needed to get back to. See, they know what to do. It's about, will they do what it is that they're supposed to do? And to me, they won't do that unless they believe in the dude. They won't do it consistently. They'll do it inconsistently, the way that this team does it, inconsistently, when they don't really believe in the coach. See, I'm gonna let it breathe for a second, family, and step away for a minute, 1 minute. I guess we're going to a timeout here. You know, this Hornets game here. You know, this is a much needed game on their behalf, and much needed on their behalf. You can leave it there. If it's trash, I'll throw it. Much needed on their behalf because you know they're coming off this 4-game losing streak. They're trying to stop a slide and trying to start one the other way. There are about 25 games left to play. Okay, so it's not a whole lot of games left to play in the season. And you want to be getting to some kind of rhythm, some kind of something. See, that looks like continuity, that looks like everybody's on the same page. And that's why this dude dribbling the ball up is not a good thing at all for me on no level, because what it's doing is it's creating bad habits because he's not a ball handler. And just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. There we go again with that. See, and the other thing is, it also knocks the rest of the team out of rhythm. See, because pace is, everybody has a pace. If you notice how Terry plays with the dribbling between the legs, and you know you can tell, you know, he takes so many dribbles before his leg. That's his pace. Melo plays at a pace. You know when he's dribbling the ball, when he's going to tackle, when he's going to step back and shoot that three. You can start telling now. You can start seeing now when it's going to go in and when it ain't. When it's in rhythm. When everything is in rhythm. When everybody's playing at their pace. See. So when somebody like Clumsley is doing his thing, he's making the team play at a different pace that they're not going to ever really play at, because he ain't no doggone point guard or no point forward or point nothing. Point past the damn ball. How about that point? See, so that's kind of what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. See. See, there's Clumsley. There's Clumsley. Got Isaiah Stewart bailing him out, missing free throws. Bailing him out, missing free throws, made one. So it ain't so bad. But dude, do your job. See, you do all them extras when you do your job. That's when you do them extras. When you're proficient at your job. You're not proficient at nothing in your job. You don't rebound consistently at no high level. Look at just fumbled the ball out of bounds. An easy ball to catch. Oh my stars! Look at his eye. Oh my stars! Joseph is bleeding. Oh yeah. Oh, it ain't nothing. Just a little scrum. It's light skins. You can just see that blood when it come down. The contrast of it just looks so bright. It ain't nothing. Go on back there and get yourself taken care of. Just like Miles the other day had to have stitches in his lip. Oh, he actually ran into his elbow itself. He didn't throw no elbow at him. He didn't throw an elbow at him at all. He did that himself. 90-68 with 6:25 to go. Detroit's ball. Harvey Grant with the easy, just dribble it down the memory lane and just lay it in. Hey, I remember when I used to do this. Just dribble it. I don't have to do no fakes in that. Just dribble and go straight down and lay it up because nobody is going to guard me. Melo with the floater. Floater is off, and then Clumsley gets the rebound. And then what happens? Does he get the putback in the and one? No. He gets his shot beat out of bounds. That's what happens. Grant said, get that junk out of here. Bam. Knocking people's drinks over and stuff over there in the first two rows. Melo for three. Knock down. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Melo extends their lead to 93-70. I think that might be his first basket of the half, the second half. Yep, I think it is. I like Sadiq Bey on this team. I really do. He's a good player. I think the shot clock might have ran out on them. 4 for 6 from three. Okay, yeah, I want him. I want him to take at least tonight. I don't know if if he'll get the playing time because of the score, but I want him to take at least 10 threes. I want Melo taking at least 10 threes a game. Hornets swinging the ball back out to Terry with 7 seconds on. Terry driving. Melo goes into his wheelhouse and shoots another three. Bang, bang. Melo shoots another three. Bang, bang. Our boy is on tonight. Look at the family. Ever since that 33, when he got this announcement, he played well the other day. Don't think he didn't. He did. They just lost. He was efficient in everything. Everything. Melo's got 21 now, I think, Trent, after that three. See, what Melo did, their family, is he followed Terry. He followed him on the weak side. He followed him so that he could stay in his sight line. So in case he needed an outlet, he would have an outlet. That's high IQ family. Grant for three. I mean, with the mid range, bang bang, cut the lead to 72-96. Both teams have made 7 baskets this quarter. Killian Hayes. Oh, Melo over to Terry. Terry back to Melo. I know he's coming back to him. Oh, no, he didn't come back to him. He was over to Miles. Miles in and takes it high off the glass. Terry with the steal back the other way. Over to Miles in the corner. Miles to Montrez with his 4th dunk of the game, I think. I think that's his 4th dunk of the game. And the Hornets go up to 100-72. Woo! The route is on. The route is on. So, family, I wanted to say something earlier. I wanted to give y'all just a little peek into, how I envision JB trying to move forward in his dealings with LaMelo. What it would sound like. If we could hear him talking to LaMelo, while he's on the game, when the game is going on now, not before. We know before what he's saying because we heard him say that crap on the floor. Don't shoot the ball, pass it. We heard him say that nonsense. And we heard him say that he was driving him crazy. We heard that. So what is he saying now that Melo has the keys and he's been forced to give up the keys because the NBA has snatched them from him? Okay. Snatched them from him and gave him to Melo. Here you go, Melo. Okay. Because think, family, Melo's going to be all over All-Star Weekend. First in the first game in the Rising Challenge, then in the All-Star game. His presence is going to be everywhere. See? So we can just be safe to say that it's going to change. So how is JB going to change to stay around, to stay relevant so that he doesn't end up being pushed to the side? This is what I think he's going to do. I think he went to Paul Wall down in Houston. I think he got him some of them goals. I think he got some of them goals. I think he put them goals in his mouth. I think we're going to see them goals in his mouth. I think he's going to get one. I think Melo going to hook him up one of them chains that he got. One of them, them chains. Melo going to hook him up with a chain. And JB's whole thing going to have to change. He's going to change. He's going to be like, like Melo just hit this 3. When he comes to the sideline, he going to be standing there waiting on him, clapping. Hey, Melo, baby, I just love it, Melo. That was good, baby. I just like the way you just let them 3s go, baby. Yes, nice and smooth. Yes, Melo, let's go, baby. We Meloholics now. See, that's what he's going to be saying to Melo now. That's how he's going to be talking to Melo now. See, now he got to try to get in. See, he got to try to be relevant now because Melo has showed him and the rest of the team. We don't need him. We don't need him. See, the rest of the team is starting to see it as well. Don't need him. Waste of space. Need somebody in here who has a vision about how to move this generational talent that you've been blessed with, who loves the game, and put the right pieces around them to be prosperous, to win championships, to be a regular in the playoffs. But not right now, because right now it's not going to happen because Miles just fumbled the ball over the half court line. See, stuff like that, just fumbling the ball for no reason, just going too fast, or just not at your pace. They haven't found that yet. Family, listen to me, family. Clearly, the two best players on this team, I'm talking about overall. I ain't talking about what jobs they do. I ain't talking about situational play. I ain't talking about none of that stuff. The two best players on this team are clearly LaMelo and Miles, in my point of view. Clearly. And so when your two best players, as Melo throws it up to Miles and he throws that thing down Airbnb to extend that lead to 102-76, when your two best players and your two consistently best players, Miles and Melo and Miles are as well. Okay. When they're 20 and 23, you had better have the rest of it in order. You better have everybody in their right roles. You better pick the right people. Because in order for you to overachieve, because family, to have big runs in the playoffs, to get past the first round in the playoffs, your two best players can't be 20 and 23. Family, that's just how it is. I wish it was different, but it ain't that way. It's not that way. It ain't that way. I wish it was that way, but it ain't that way. So that's why you bring a Montrezl Harrell in. See, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? You bring him in because you know that he's good in pick and roll situations. You know he's good in there's Melo tipping the ball away again. You know he's an high energy guy. You know what I'm saying? So you know that he's a veteran as well. So you know the things that he will give you. Your 6'7s, other than Miles Bridges, is not bringing it every night. PJ ain't bringing it energy every night. See, so in my view, constructing the rest of the team, the Hornets have not done a very good job, because to me, they haven't begun to start constructing the team around LaMelo. They haven't done it yet. They ain't started doing it yet. Melo with the ball across the timeline over to Oubre. Oubre with the step aside and the throwing that. His jumper's so sweet. I like his jumper. That jumper, Oubre's jumper is nice. I like his jumper. 105-81 with 140 to go in the third quarter. See, family, so this is what we're looking at, family. This is what we're looking at. So games like this game right here, this is I bid you happy feelings. This is happy feelings here, boy. This is Frankie Beverly and Mays. This is Look at California. You know, hey, this is a beautiful sunny day right here, like it was a beautiful sunny day in Southern California today. Beautiful day. As Melo shoots that three. Bang, bang. Melo knocks down another three, 108-81. Family. This is a beautiful thing. Who's enjoying it with me? Meloholics. Where my Meloholics at? Where you at, Meloholics? Look at our boy. Look how at PC looks tonight. Look at him. Look at him. He ain't hardly looking at JB at all. Ooh, look at him. Skirt. Oh, my stars. He just dropped a teardrop, a left hand over on Isaiah Stewart right in his face, dropped him off like it was nothing. And him and Bouknight just double teamed Killian Hayes, blocked the shot. Family, we ain't really seen Melo, family. We ain't really seen Melo, family. We will now begin to see Melo. We haven't seen Melo. It's been all this headwind in his face. Look at him out there dancing. Do-do-do. Woo! Over to Oubre. Oubre just catches it and pulls it up. And look at Book Knight. He in there trying to get a possession, boy. Don't hurt yourself, PJ. Okay, over a silliness now. You can go up. You should be old enough to know that you go up under control to contest. Okay? That was not an under control contest. And y'all are up 110-85. Dingleberries. You don't need to do extras. Wow. See, it's this type of stuff, family, I'm talking about. As Grant knocks down the first of one with 3.9 seconds to go in the quarter. The score is 110-86. It sure is. I'm just loving the chat tonight, family. Y'all, I love y'all every night, but I'm just really loving y'all tonight. I'm just feeling the happy feelings in the air, loving feelings everywhere. I mean, it's just happy feelings, family. It's just happy feelings. Woo! Look at our boy. Look at that. That little flip with the left hand. Just a little flip with the left hand. And then I'm gonna turn around and just knock a three back on. Yeah, baby. Knock a three, baby. We're gonna knock a three. Melo 26, 12, and 5. You know, he's just doing his thing tonight. You know, I told y'all, family, I was gonna let y'all know when he actually got the keys. Now he's got the keys. After the All-Star, the commish stepping in saying, hey, one bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. He ain't gonna let no one bad apple spoil no whole bunch. JB, and when we say bad apples, I'm talking about them Charlotte folks that are all that thing there, all that thing that it was. See, because let me tell you what they're gonna do, family. They're gonna take credit for this real soon. They're going to start saying this was in our plans, family. They're going to start remixing the story, family, to make them heroes, family. We can't allow them to do it. We cannot allow them to do it. We got to treat them like Jake. We got to treat them like J. Cole. We got to treat them like J. Cole, family. We got to be strong. We got to stand on our spot. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. And I told y'all a long time ago that Melo wasn't looking for no love from JB. JB, I love Melo. Man, save that phony sentiment. He ain't looking for no love from you, dude. He just wants loyalty. And you don't know what that means. You can keep that love. Just give him loyalty. Thank you, Blast. Thank you, Blast. See, thank you, Blast. What did he say? How did Blast put it, family? How did Blast put it, family? I don't need no love. I need loyalty. That's what I need. See, family, it's happening. Y'all can tell, y'all can see, y'all can look in our boy tonight. And the other night, too, when he was fighting and trying to claw and fight against Chicago, when he had that stellar game and stellar performance, 33 and shooting 48% from the field, over 50% from the three-point line, 80, almost 90% from the free throw line, 20-year-old working on 50, 40, 10. Don't tell me. Woo! See. Look at Booknight out there dancing. There you go, Booknight. Put it up there and get the rebound. He can get the rebound himself. He didn't put it back, but he needs that activity. He needs to have that activity. Need that activity. At 110-89, Miles tries to scoop it under. Miles comes away with the foul. Miles, it looks like he's going to the free throw line. That's what I'm talking about, Miles. That's what I'm talking about. What Blast say, family, huh? We're going to do that one there. Miles hits, misses the second one of two. I told you Melo was telling him this. I told y'all this in the summer, right? You ain't even got to say it. So it'll even be complicated. You know it's good. We'll even to be explaining. Just give me loyalty because love is overrated. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you love when we shaded. Yeah, huh? Yeah, that's what he's trying to see. That's what he's telling him. I know you trying to shade me. I know you trying to shade me. You ain't shading me. You ain't shading me. Ain't happening. See, because this is greatness y'all looking at. It's greatness we looking at. 111-89. We starting the fourth. Melo over there probably just getting him a little break. Look, family, right now I ain't concerned at all on that level because I mean, y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all the truth if it's that way. You know I'm gonna tell y'all. It next thing you know, I'm looking at a blank screen. I'm like, how did I get to this blank screen? What the ding dang diggle is going on? But we know what's going on, family. We know what's happening. We know what's going on, family. We know it's some shenanigans, right? We know they ain't gonna play it straight. Always the game within the game. You can believe that. You can believe that. Aquarius Law 21 said, Coach Joe, why Melo verse out of the game? You know what? Because he didn't control the whole thing, and he don't need to be in there right now. And he ain't see Melo's body language and all of the signals tell me he's happy. Look at him over on the bench right now. He's over there talking. He ain't shaking his legs. He ain't fidgeting like he trying, like he got jumping beans in his pants, like he can't wait to get off the bench. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Because JB didn't already told him. Hey, listen, baby. Hey, I'm gonna take you out for a little bit, baby. And listen, you're gonna be all right, man. Just go get you a break, man. Sit down over there, Melo. You Melo, baby. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put you back in. Go ahead. See, he got them vibes now. See, he got them vibes. Ain't them other vibes is they gone. They are gone, boy, because it's happy days now, baby. See, like that left hand. Y'all ain't seen that left hand flip that he threw over Ashley. I mean over not Ashley, over Stewart, Isaiah Stewart. Y'all, he don't show that. He ain't never showed that so far in the NBA. That finger roll left hand over like he did, like where he extended it that way. Yeah. Look at Book Knight. Look at Book Knight. He out there dealing. Look at Terry. Terry trying to get him some. See. Oh, there's Montrez. See. Look, family. That play right there is why I like Montrez. Right there. That play right there. He's playing against a second unit, and when you're playing against a second unit center, Montrez is more than more than what you need, more than equipped for the job. I just worry about him against big ones. See, at 119 to 94 with 7:56 left to go in the game. Look at Miles spinning. Oh, put him in the spin cycle, Miles. Look at Miles putting him in the spin cycle. Good job, Miles. But they gave up they're getting tired, a little winded. That's what I was saying to that numb knuckle. He doesn't, he doesn't understand that you don't have to run. Just when you tell your teammates play to exhaustion, and then I'm gonna take you out. Okay, you don't have to say that. If your team is believing in you and playing for you, you don't have to say that. They will do that. See. Lucretia Daniels said he wants Terry to score more, put Melo to sit. yeah. Oh, smooth, silky smooth JB. He ain't he know that train's over. From this point on, family, watch. Mark my words. Win, lose, or draw, Melo will be the name on their lips on all these corporate media sites and everything else from now on as it relates to Charlotte when he plays. So tonight's game, even if he don't lead him in scoring, he will lead him. He will be the one they talk about. His double-double, his percentages. He's the one they're going to talk about. So JB can't do nothing. He's done. He's done. Now ain't nothing for us now to just settle in, enjoy the ride. That's why I'm trying to change the way I do this as well, so it can be more fun. So we can watch Melo out doing his thing. We can have fun as well, because it's supposed to be fun, not infuriating, not anxiety creating. This ain't supposed to be that. I don't need that in my life, and I know y'all don't either. And we shouldn't have it watching our boy. Luck says tomorrow is a good game. Who they got tomorrow? I don't know who they got tomorrow, but I'm looking. See, I'm back looking forward to the games now. I was really looking forward to this one. I was in the chat early and on the stream early and everything. Call Me Faye, you said the last time I see Melo do that move was back at the Rico Hines runs against Montrez. Okay. I know. I remember the one you were talking about. I remember the move that you're talking about. They showing them. They flashing the All-Stars. That LeBron team looks stacked like it ain't nothing, boy. Looks stacked. I'm looking because I like that new format with the All-Star game. I really do. I love that new format where they play to a score. You know what I mean? I really like that. And I like the fact that when I look over on the bench, I see Book Knight and Melo talking to each other. That's what I want to see. I want to see the three young ones, him, Miles, and Book Knight. And Thor, I want to see them playing and talking to each other. Oh, we got the Grizzlies tomorrow. Ooh, the Grizzlies. Ooh, wee. Jaheim, that's going to be interesting, baby. Nick said, Coach, you think LeBron regrets not choosing LaMelo early in the All-Star draft? He will. But I wasn't surprised KD took him, because KD already put his stamp on him when he was eating, before he even made it. Said Melo was one of the ones he was watching that was coming. And this was a few years ago. Call Me Faye says Melo going to play with a big that can shoot and cat. Facts. He going to play with dudes who know how to play the game. And going to be happy days when they see Melo with the ball in his hands. Kenny Smith said it this way doing that thing. He said, if he only played 5 minutes, it's going to be the most exciting 5 minutes you didn't see. And he is absolutely right. Because one thing Melo is not going to do, he is not going to turn down an opportunity to perform on a stage that's just for performing. See, just for performing. It's just for performing. King say, shout out to Trent. Salute my brother. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What I'm also looking forward to seeing, family, is I don't know. I just had this feeling. I just had this feeling that Melo might end up being the MVP of this damn game. One of these games, he's going to be the MVP of one of these games. I don't know which one, but I feel like he's going to be MVP of the All-Star game, the big one. Killian Hayes with the steal and the throwdown. Max Stanton says, you put the young guns in, coach. Absolutely, but this dude don't understand, man. I told you, he only understands, he coaches from a place of, oh no, we're doomed. We'll never make it. That's him. He always sees the glass half empty because he was that was his journey. His journey looked like that. You know, my grandmother used to say something. My grandlady used to say something before she left the planet that I used to always remember. And one thing she used to say to me, she used to always say, young man, she said, son, don't ever forget people don't get too far away from how they was raised. And I used to say, Mama, for real? I said, grandlady, for real? She said, yep. People, and she's been right. When you look at people and the way they are, not the way you want them to be, just the way they are, and you know about how they was raised, you'll see. Now, we can change things about our personality and all that thing. Absolutely, we can. But who we are and the core of who we are, it ain't going nowhere. And if I knew you at growing up, and then we part as adults and we go away from each other for a while, and then we come back into each other's lives at a certain point in time, and you completely different, then I know you full of crap. Because ain't nobody completely different. Nobody is completely different. We all are composites of a number of variables and factors. Here comes Melo back in the game. I told you he's coming back in, family. Here he comes. Oh, shucks. Here he come back in. Your coach weathering an injury, folks. I got my own little injury here I'm dealing with. Coach being all silly. Took my young one and one of her little friends skating for the second time. They decided they wanted to do that last Sunday. And I ain't been on skates in 30 years. And so I, the first time I went, I was like, oh man, I was like biting to get out there. I got to get out there. And then I didn't. I just said, no, don't do it, Joe. Don't do it. You know, your body, you can't, you ain't that place no more. The second time this past Sunday, I did it. I just couldn't help it, man. And it felt good as Barbie knocks down a three. It felt good. I was out there skating, doing my thing. Woo, it felt good. Until I hit that wall. Ooh, going too fast, racing my kids. Man, you that ego is a trip, boy. It'll put you in a trick bag. That ego, boy, trying to act like it's for you. It ain't for you to put you in a trick bag like it ain't nothing. And it put me in that thing. So coach is over here with bruised ribs, doing the game and loving every minute of it. So thank you, family. Y'all have been amazing in the chat today. I felt y'all energy today. Really have. And I appreciate you so much. 128-107 with 4:22 left in the fourth. Melo back in the game to close it out as he should. if you're going to have your team out there, Terry's got 25, 11, and 9 and 4 steals. So Terry came to play, as we saw in the first half, came to play against the young boys. Put in work against the young boys. I like that. See, I'm not one of these people who will knock a person for beating somebody you better than. Okay, you have a schedule to play. The teams in front of you, that's who you either gonna beat or they gonna beat you. That's just it. It ain't no different. Ain't nothing else going on. They gonna beat you or you gonna beat them. And if you better than them and you got better personnel and a better record, you're supposed to beat them. Then you're supposed to beat them. Then go out and beat them. Go out and beat them. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Boy, Terry just look at Terry. Melo with a 3. He didn't even want to shoot that ball, but he did shoot it. Knock it down, Melo. Bang, bang. 132 to 109. Melo with the 3. This boy just on fire with the steal. Look at him, got the steal. Woo! And the lay-in. 134 to 109. Look at him. He out there. He wanted to do something fancy. He wanted to do something fancy, but Miles and PJ wasn't on his same wavelength. Look at this kid. What I say, family? Trent, didn't I say I wanted him to shoot 10 threes today? This is why I wanted him to shoot 10 threes today. This is why I wanted him to shoot 10 threes. He's 7 and 9 from the 3-point line. Okay. At 7 and 9, I want you to shoot at least, well, the game is out of hand, but if you're still in the game, I want you to shoot at least 2 more. At least 2 more. See, let's see here. What we got? Okay, here we go. Max said, I'm surprised he brought him back in. Trent said Terry's a rebound away from triple-double. He is. And Melo, I noticed wasn't trying to get no triple-dub tonight. You know, he was trying to just score and facilitate, keep the thing going. Keep them going throughout all these long stretches with no points. That's what he was doing. Walter Robertson, how you doing there, young G? He said, Book Knight should be getting those minutes. Max said, look at Jalen Rose out there talking trash. Nephew said, them new Brooklyn Nets, Unc, looking kind of lit, especially when KD come back. Yeah, they are, nephew. And I feel the same way to you, Unc. Usually when you say something, Unc, Unc, Coach Joe, you right. Melo going to be all-star. I have a feeling. I appreciate that, nephew. I just have a feeling, and I don't know, fam. I just go with my feeling. You know, I tell y'all, when your first instinct is from the Most High, and if you learn to do what your first instinct tell you in a situation, your first one, not your second, third man, fourth man, fifth man, just like when you're out on the court. When you get that thing and you catch it in your shooting pocket, you don't hold it, you let it go. But if you hold it, what's going to happen? You're going to break your rhythm and you're going to miss. Same thing here, family. One of the best shooting nights Melo's had, Max said. Call Me Faye, said, man, this is an all-star worthy performance. Melo with 31, 12, 5, and 4. Trent said, Ian said, Trent, we got both our wishes. Absolutely. Nick said, Coach, they need to play Miles Bridges' song in the arena just one time. I agree with you. Nephew said, get that 30, Melo. Absolutely. Luck says, I'm happy. 30-point double-double. Trent says, see, this is the type of stuff I don't understand from JB. Okay, just straight hater crap. You take Melo out the game, but you leave Terry in the game. Why isn't Book Knight in the game, dummy? Terry don't need to be in the game. Up 134 to 112. And PJ either. God, dog, you would talk about screwing up a one-car funeral. That's what this dude will do. Nephew say, got to go with that first instinct. 100% real talk. Absolutely. Trent said, back-to-back games with Melo scoring 30 plus points. Hope he does this again. John Morant tomorrow. I hope he does. He plays well and they win. That's what I hope. But I don't feel so hopeful about that, to be honest with you. That Memphis team is very good. They playing very well. And the Hornets gonna have to. They're not gonna get this kind of Piston effort out of them guys next tomorrow. Nick says store. Nick says thank you, Yeshua. Oh Jesus, yes. 137, 115. Who is this? Is that Garza? Yeah, this is a classic example, family, of showing you what level this NBA is. Luke Garza, the kid who I think is getting ready, just entered the game. He was the national college player of the year when he came out last year, if I'm not mistaken. And he kicked butt in college. He can't find time in the NBA. See, because this is the top level, and this ain't college. I mean, he got Terry still in the game with 1 minute and 57 seconds to go. This is so ridiculous. And PJ too. As if you're not going to need them if they twist the ankle or something or do something in this damn garbage time that they really don't care nothing about. See, this dude is so ignorant. I can tell by Terry's body language. In that last pass he threw, he don't want to be in the game. And instead of him taking him out a long time ago, he in his ego. Aquarius Law 21 says, Coach JB wants to prove Terry is worth his contract. Yep. Trent said, back-to-back games. Melo scoring 30 points. Hope he does it against Morant tomorrow. We'll see. Hornets had 50 in the paint tonight, 2 mid-ranges, and 42 threes. This team made 42 threes, family, attempt tonight. Took 42 threes, family. Woo. $113 to go. Tonight, family, when we get off, when we end here, I'm going to go over to Chicago and take a look at Chicago and see how they're doing. I think they're in a good one. I think they might be playing in Memphis. Wow. Cleveland and Indiana in a good one. 110, 109 with 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Minnesota and Chicago, Ant-Man. Yes, they are at the half, family. It's 60-59. Chicago Bulls are up 1 against Minnesota at half. Kai Jones is in the game. Glad to see Kai Jones in the game. I still don't understand why PJ's in the game. There's Garza with the little dunk. Oh, wow, that looks so slow. See, that's why he's on the bench, family. See how slow that dunk was when he caught it? In real time, that thing would have been knocked out of his hand. If people really playing with him, that little slow dunk thing he did right there, that thing would have got smacked out of his hand, turned over the other way. So that's the end of this one, family. The Hornets pull out a much-needed victory to go 1 game above 500, 141 to 119. They put a whooping on the Detroit Pistons. Wow. What an awesome game. Look at Jalen in the game. I like Jalen's my man. Jalen's been my man all the way back to high school. Jalen's my man, always been my man. Yes, indeedy. Look at our boy with the smile on his face talking to JJ. Over there giving JJ a hug. Look at our boy over there giving JJ a hug, huh? Family, what we talking about? Family, I think we finally have got it, family. I think Melo has finally been given the keys. I think that this is Melo's team. I think that his teammates see that now it's his team. And ain't nothing left now but to just enjoy it and the shouting. We just gonna have to shout. Now, we're gonna have to just, make it do what it do, family. Just enjoy our boy. I mean, look how comfortable he looked tonight. 2 nights in a row. Even though he didn't win the last game he played, he looked a lot more comfortable to me. He looked a lot more comfortable to me tonight. He was clearly in charge of his team. And if they can, and if he can just get clumsily to stop bringing the ball up like he's doing, then we'll really be in good luck. We'll really be in good shape. Walter Robinson says, Coach, your thoughts on Hayward? We're in the post-game, family, by the way. My thoughts on Hayward is that for the Hornets to reach their full potential, Terry or Gordon or both have to go to the bench. We see how this team plays when they're pushing the ball, when they're moving the ball, when they're playing at Melo's pace. When they're playing at Melo's pace, they're very difficult to beat because everybody is live and everybody's feeling confident because they know that they got to stay focused because they know that the ball's coming their way at any moment. They know that they are required. Their efforts are required. The stage is talking to them tonight. It's time for you to stand up. See, and so that's what I see now. And tomorrow's game will really give me a really good peek into seeing to feeling more on board with this idea. Look at the Mad Hat. Look what he just said. Melo's shooting splits tonight are 71, 78, and 80, family. In an NBA basketball game, family, not Joel Embiid or the Joker, Melo Ball splits are 71, 78, and 80. When have y'all ever seen that? Come on, analytics. Come on, family. Who has ever seen that in the NBA from a guard? Wow, just phenomenal. This is the type of stuff we're going to see, family. Melo's pace he played at such his pace tonight. He didn't rush nothing tonight. Did you notice that, family? There was no rushing anything tonight. Trent says straight fire. David Ridgway says All-Star Melo leveled up tonight. Facts. And last night too. I mean, the last game against Chicago, he just didn't have enough of his teammates joining him. He still had people sitting on the fence. King C says Jalen Rose, Jay Jackson in the celebration. Yes, they are. TB says Jalen act like the Pistons weren't even there. No, Jalen is Detroit basketball through and through, but he also been Melo through and through. He also been Melo through and through, family. No cap. See, and we know that. If y'all got something y'all want me to address, please bring it in the chat. Bring it in the chat. So we can so I can see. Look, let me tell y'all something, family. JB put Melo back in the game just here in this game when many of us thought that he wasn't going back in, showed me JB's change. Because the old JB wouldn't have put him back in. He wouldn't have got that 3. He wouldn't have put him back in. He would have not thought about him conveniently and just left it to whatever. We won. Nobody ain't gonna say nothing. But now he knows people are watching him now. And who is watching him really, really closely? Melo's watching him really, really closely. Melo's people's watching him really, really closely because they're on the clock. DJ said, peace and love to the RawTruth family. Facts. Mad Hat says Trez was talking to Melo after Borrego would say something to Melo, I noticed that throughout the game. Look at that, Mad Hat. Look at what Mad Hat said here, family. See, that's one of the. See, I said I was going to talk about this after the game. See, the issues that I have with Montrez being there is when the matchups don't fit Montrez. And that's problematic for me because I don't have faith in JB to know when that is or when that isn't. So I think that could be problematic for the Hornets. I love his toughness. I love what he brings. And one of the things that I really love that he brings is he steps in that locker room and that locker room instantly respects him. Instantly. Ain't nobody in that locker room gonna punk Montrezl Harrell. It must feel good for Terry to have his college teammate back too, his Louisville college teammate. But ain't nobody gonna punk Montrezl Harrell. And so when Montrez embraces Melo, it means different. When he puts his arm around Melo, he telling the whole organization, including JB, I got him. I got his back. I got his back. That's what it says. And so that's why overall I'm ecstatic with the fact that Melo Trez is over here with Melo. I'm ecstatic. Walter Robinson says Jalen's been training with Melo at St. Cecilia in Detroit in the summer. Facts. JB TB said glad he told Molly to kick rocks. King C says facts. Jalen is a Meloholic. Absolutely. Troublemaker Network says great game. Once Trez gets comfortable, it's going to be crazy. Best Impact says Melo killed it. Yes, he did. Best Impact. Joey says I love Trez's game, man. I do too. But I recognize also what it is, socks, draws, and all. I'm a big fan of Trez overall, though, irrespective of any of the rest of it. TB said, I would not be surprised if MJ or Mitch told Trez to take the leadership role ASAP. See, family, it ain't about them telling, TB. Grown men do what grown men do. Grown men do what grown men do. I ain't never walked in a circle or been in a circle with grown men, never in my life, and not stood as the man I am. I don't wait for nobody to give me nothing, tell me nothing. Same thing over here. Same thing over here. That can't be delegated from the outside. That's an inside thing. Troublemaker Network said Melo going crazy. And Dap after Tro triple-double had me smiling ear to ear. There we go. I'm happy for that. King C says, should Charlotte try and get DeMarcus Cousins? No. And I love Boogie, but no. Joshua McGee says, Trez a dog. I think it's a great pickup for what they gave up. Look, they ain't give up nothing but a bag of rap chips. And not even the good flavors. So, no, I don't think that. No, not at all. Not at all do I say that this was not a great pick. This was a great pickup any way you look at it. Having Trez made this team look like a grown man team tonight. Didn't it, Ridgeway? Also looking at Melo playing at that pace, controlling things too, made it look that way too, I think. Sam Moulter, Trez is great turnaround for the Hornets. Rich says Melo be socking death tonight. Rich, I hear you. Joshua McGee said Trez and Melo played together before Chico spot. Facts, but it's different when it's in the association. JG said Trez put in that battery in Rozier's back. Fact, somebody else got his back. Big Meech, what's up, Big Meech? He said LaMelo got injured by Trez in practice. He did. You're right. But he got back in it. Big Meech said hamstring. Yep. King C said Trez about to get a bag playing with Melo. No, I don't know about that. I don't think that. Although I would like to see it. Replace clumsily with somebody real, a real 7-foot run runner, and have Montrez your backup. I think that's brilliant. Best Impact said Neville was more relaxed in a Melo game. Facts. Me too. Best Impact. Keith Lewis says, I like that Trez knows how to stretch the floor. Damn good game tonight. Well, remember, family, they wasn't playing against nobody but the little sisters of the poor. Okay, they beat up on the JV tonight. Let's keep it in perspective. From my perspective. Call me Fayu. Man, I'm down to watch this type of basketball from the Hornets for the rest of the season. Me too, call me Fayu. And I want to just say thanks to all the people who contributed to the Cash App tonight. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. Tatro said, hopefully Book Night keep getting time. Once he get comfortable, he'll come alive. Book Night looked great to me tonight. Walter Robinson says, damn right. A man stand on his own too. Facts. TB said Gordon may be done. Even Plumlee moving differently around Trez. I ain't going to say no more about that. You're just going to know it in my laughter. Superior Trucking said, let's go, coach. I hear you, Superior Trucking. Shaw said, that was a great game, and we finally had an attack dog in the paint that can catch and shoot, and Melo had 12 assists by the third quarter. Facts. Joey, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Joey said facts. Wizards lost. Joey said the trade. Yeah, they lost the trade. They did lose the trade, but they had to give it up because they had Hachimura come back. Had too many fours. They had just too many of them. And Martin came back, the big fella. Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant. Yeah, Thomas Bryant. They had to get rid of him. Too heavy. Troublemaker Network said Trez got to get used to the pace of play. Yeah, absolutely. You saw him blowing. Did you see him blowing, Troublemaker? I saw him blowing too. Yep. Saw him blowing. Sam Motor said Trez is home in NC. Gonna see his kids tomorrow. Facts. Matt Hatter says they need to give somebody a bag of chips for Bowl. While they were at it, it would have covered Trez's shortcomings. I'm not a big Bowl fan for this team for some reason. I don't know why I'm not. I've looked at it and I've seen it, and for some reason I'm not a Bowl fan for this team. I think he's too much of a project for this team. Tatro said, I think Borrego wanted Plumlee to put the ball on the floor more since Hayward was gone. I believe that too, Tatro. Sam Motor says, Trez was interviewed after the game. Oh, good. I can't wait to hear it. Joey, damn, Melo was a hell of an efficient coach. Yeah, he was. He was efficient in a way that I ain't seen many NBA dudes be efficient in a game. And look, family, everybody's playing Detroit, so don't act like because he did it against Detroit, it don't hold no water. Everybody plays Detroit, and show me a guard with them kind of splits. Show me a guard that played Detroit this year. Steph, with all of them, the top of the line, they had these split. Show me, and then I'll agree with you. Joshua McGee says, I don't think Book Night will last long. Him and Terry clash. Yep. Look at Plumlee against playoff caliber teams. Bucks, Sixers, now Memphis tomorrow. Looks like doo-doo smell. Okay, that's what he looked like to me. Plumlee 6'11", 254, but he got slow feet. Okay, and he ain't athletic. Okay. King C says, call me Fayu. Facts. JT says Steven Adams from Memphis, 6'11", 265. Harrell would not be able to stop him at all. At all. Steven Adams, the last time they played us, Steven Adams just lived in the paint, just went house. Just sat down there and ate barbecue chicken all game long. TB says LaMelo's split for the game reminds me of Weston McKinney, always happy for his teammates. Joey says facts, no one. JG said give Nick Richards more time this year and hopefully he'll be the great next year. Absolutely. Walter Robinson says JV interview will downplay Melo's game tonight. I don't think he will. Ain't no more downplaying. Joey says, hell to the no, right, it's the season. Elijah says, the point is we did what we are supposed to do to a team of that caliber. That is a fact. And family, coached and reached, it's 2:30. Coach has reached it. I thank y'all so much. I thank you so much. I need a blow. Got to get to the meds. Y'all know what I'm talking about. DJ, thank you so much, DJ. At work, keeping us going on the ones and twos. Appreciate you so very much. Without you, this wouldn't happen. This way, we love this and we love you so much. Uh, Family in the chat, wrenches, non-wrenches. You know we love you. Coach, love y'all to death, man. Y'all put it in today. Y'all did it tonight. Thank you so much. Put up a coach singing, put up a coach making character, creating characters and everything. I just love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all so very much. And Coach JB with the Paul Wall goals. He, the goals in his mouth. He got to say a shout out to y'all too. Hey, DJs, Raw and Cut Truth. Hey, y'all take it easy, baby. I got Melo. Don't worry about him. I got him. We gonna make it do what it do, baby. Thank you. So we got JB saying this little thing too. He had to come in too and let us know. And we appreciate y'all so much. And as we always say, Ubuntu. Because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are one. Thank you, family. Have a wonderful, blessed evening. See you tomorrow against Ja and the Memphis Grizzlies. Peace and blessings. Good night.